Day 9 and day 10 of stable renovations. My plan for day 9 was to paint this other door. The other one has been done, but this one's still left over, and also to do the hay racks. So that's what I got started on, doing a base layer of white. I wanted to paint them white so that they would have a good base layer for the colour to go onto, so the colour would look really strong, and also to keep some of the white to contrast the colour that I put on top. Once I'd done that, I started doing a bit more metal painting. As you see here is like the skirting boards of the stables. And I have pretty much finished all of the metal. I'm just missing one more bollard thing, that one there. And I finally got rid of the partition, so it's time to clean out the stables. This is me getting rid of the old hay rack. It was really heavy. And then just sweeping away all the dirt that was left over. So now we have a really nice big central stable, which is perfect for any of my horses. I'm so happy that I took out the partition because it makes a lot more sense for the stables. Also, one of my issues, I always have like bad luck with these sorts of things. My broom literally broke like 2 minutes into using it. So yeah, I had to like find something else. Anyway, day 10, I woke up at 4 AM. It was so dark. I was so sad to be awake, but the storm woke me up. I was just up and ready, and I was like, do you know what? I'll just start painting. So what I did today was finish off the hay racks, do a bit of sweeping while it was so dark. I didn't really film anything while it was dark. And I finally built the new wall for the new stable. So I put that up. Here's what the hay rack looks like, nicely painted. The door was freshly painted as well, that's what I did in the dark. And I started putting masking tape onto the stables just because I want to do sort of like borderlines of like the same dark grey, but I'm not really brave enough to start it, so we'll see if I do it over the next few days or not. Kind of scared to, we'll see. Seeing as I painted the hay rack and pretty much painted all of the wall, I decided that the stable on the far right was pretty much done, so I decided to put some hay in it, which you'll see in a second, which means it's pretty much completely finished. I don't think I'm going to add anything to it. If I do, I'll surprise myself. But I'm really happy with how it looks right now. I'll show you me and the hay. That little celebration. I was so tired. But yeah, the hay looks really good. The whole stable is just looking so fresh and so clean. Yay, celebration. But yeah, I have done now 1 out of 4 stables. And here's me finishing the last of the bars. The bars was my least favourite job, so I'm so happy to have this done. The bars are all looking super like shiny and super white and clean. I'm gonna keep them clean, don't worry everyone. Yeah. And then I finished painting the last hay rack in grey, just making sure that I got every bit of it and it looked really nice and clean, and yeah, professional I guess, as much as I can with what I have. It was a bit messy, but do you know what, I tried. And here's the door with a bit of accessories on it. It looks really good. I'm really pleased with how it's looking. So yeah, it has like little hooks for the halters. And here is me finishing the last bollard, which I'm really happy to finish. And here is what I look like covered in paint and wearing about 6 layers because it was so cold. And then I decided I had to paint the new stable wall, the wooden wall. So that is what I did, but I did a bit of sweeping first. Don't know why I did a bit of sweeping first, but I felt like it. So yeah, swept away just the corner that I've finished with. I think the little Shetland stable as well is done. It's not looking as clean, but I think it's as good as I can get it. I might do just like a little show and tell tour tomorrow. Does that make sense? Anyway, yeah, I got painting the wall in white to match everything else. And it looks really good. It fits in really well. It's the same height as everything. I made sure of that so that it wouldn't really like stick out. So yeah, here's it freshly painted and me just doing the finishing touches. And once I finished that, I got going with the last 2 balls. This is sped up. I'm not actually moving that fast. I don't think I can move that fast. But yeah, these are the last 2 balls. I just painted them white like everything else, nice and shiny, and that is the very, very last of the metal. I might just need to do like a few like finishing touches, but everything is pretty much covered, which feels good. Feels good to have everything finished. We're really getting close to the end now. Yeah, there's just like a couple things I need to finish, and then we're there. But yeah, right now the middle stable, the big one, is my main focus, because obviously the wall isn't quite secured, the door doesn't quite work, and it just needs paint on the walls, as in the stone walls. But yeah, we're getting close to the finish. I am very, very excited. So here's what they look like when they're done. They look really nice, and here is a quick overview of what the stables look like. As you can see, the big middle stable, and the stallion stable on the left, as well as the Shetland stable directly in front of us now, and the last stallion stable, which is finished. So yeah, tomorrow hopefully I'm gonna get everything just packed up, all the hay, all the walls done, everything. This is what my hand looked like, covered in paint. Can't get it off, it's so annoying. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. It should be exciting final few days.